Welcome back. Paul Campbell is with us, the author of this great new book called Love's Will. And he was telling us during the break that, so this is a inspirational story about your parents' love story, and they had no idea that you were writing it till you handed it to them?
That's true, yeah. I gave it to them for last Christmas, actually. And
wow.
And yeah, they were really surprised. I mean, not a lot of people knew I was doing it. And, you know, like I told them, it's not a biography, it's a novel, but it's based on their stories. So that was the biggest reward for me for writing, is that they read it and they enjoyed it. And there was a lot of moments in the book where it was almost kind of a spiritual aspect to it, where they said that there's no way I should have known that happened, and a lot of it did happen. So that was kind of a really, really inspirational part to me, and the fact that they really loved it and enjoyed it was rewarding.
Is there any parts you were like, dude, why'd you write it like that?
I'm sure there's a lot of it. I'm sure there's some of that, but no, they loved it, and you know, people who are familiar with the story too have all said great things about it too. So.
Wow.
So I want to know what it was like when you finally got it completed, and just, I got to imagine you were sort of like, did one of these, right? Give yourself a pat on the back. And...
Well, that's the thing. It's just a never-ending process, because once you finish writing it, then it's editing and editing and more editing and then editing again. So it's just kind of a never-ending process. But yeah, once I got the actual book made and I had it in my hand, it was a really good feeling, because I put a lot of work into it, and it was.
Was the process a lot more arduous than you anticipated, or less?
I think it was more the editing standpoint, you know, because I always thought, hey, once I write it, you're kind of done, but you're really just only beginning. You have the editing and kind of the marketing, the cover design, and, you know, I had even probably a tougher time writing the synopsis on the back than the actual story, because how do you condense it all into one small page? So there's always something more to do, but it's a good feeling to have it all done.
Wow. I can't believe your parents weren't mad a little bit about it, about you keeping a secret like that of writing a book.
I mean, they didn't tell me. Maybe they were, but no, they were really happy. Like I said, it's an emotional story. There's no doubt about it, but it's an inspirational story that, you know, you follow this character through his journey, through tragedy and hitting rock bottom, and finding faith to move on, and eventually moving on, and moving on, but also looking back at the same time. So it's a really cool story.
I
Congratulations.
See it as a Lifetime movie next.
There you go.
So when you get your movie deal, let us know.
Will do.
Are you working
on
that?
I'll announce it here.
Love story.
Let me know.
Are you working on a movie deal by chance, or?
Not yet, no. If you guys know anyone.
Might have just inspired him to reach out to people.
Attorney, writer, producer, director, great stuff. How do people get your book?
You can go to pryancampbell.com, or just search Love's Will on Amazon. And there's paperback version and Kindle version. So.
Awesome. Thank you for our edition, and congratulations.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
A bunch. All right, stay with us when we come back. Jill Coleman's going to join us, talk about how to keep your skin looking good right after this.